Hi guys, Don Rice here, and you're looking at the front end of a Zeroli Corsair, and that's the wing saddle. And right here is, this is going to be all cut out. There's a tunnel that will be placed here for the exhaust stacks, and on the real one there's this cover plate that gets bolted in place, and I'm going to need to replicate that. So the plan here is to lay up some cloth. Just use the fuse like it is and lay up some cloth that I can later cut into shape in order to make these cover plates. And I've decided that I'm going to try and do this by bagging. But don't worry, I've never done this before. So I've started here by, this is some bagging sealing tape that I've applied on here, and we got to get a little more on. Get a little more on. Wonder if that's the same as a midget moron. Anyway, that is Industrial Suck. That is Misbehave. And that is my Disaster. What we got here is a little peel ply, 5-ounce cloth, 12-ounce carbon, 5-ounce cloth cut on a 45-degree bias, another 5-ounce cloth, more peel ply, some plastic breather stuff, and some absorbing cloth stuff, and this is breather type material also somewhere around here. There we go. Here's the plastic bag I pulled out of the trash and bolted the sucking fitting to, and hopefully we've got everything just about ready to go. So we'll get this, hopefully get this set up, and alright, we'll do that, and alright. I'm using West systems here. There's one squirt in the cup and one squirt of 206, which is their slow hardener. And I've done nothing to protect the fuselage at this point. I have lost something already. Alright, where is it? There it is. Alright, so this is some plastic material that nothing sticks to. And as long as I can keep the glue from getting on things I don't want it to be on, we should be in Fat City. Just want it to stay in place. Something like that. And alright, we're good to go. So we're going to start with a little piece of cloth here and just wet it out. And the thing about these cover plates is that they go around this front, this radiused section on the full scale. So these pieces that I lay up, well, they have to go around it too. So that might make this all a little bit more challenging, but I don't care. Worst that can happen is, well, worst that can happen is I glue all this stuff to my airplane. That'd be pretty bad. But I don't think that's going to happen. Stay. Good boy. All right. One of the reasons I decided to use the vacuum pump on this particular process is because these pieces don't necessarily want to conform to that curvature on the front lip. And they're not going to have much choice in the matter when they're under, 25,000 pounds of pressure. Yes, I know, pressure's not that high, but it's high enough. Wrong way. Let's do it the right way. Alright, so that was a little peel play. Next we'll put on a piece of carbon, like so. Right there. I'm not actually doing this directly over the area where I'm going to be cutting the tunnels out, mainly because there's obstacles and stuff on the firewall, and I just wanted to find a nice, clear, unobstructed place on the front of the fuse where I could make this happen. And so that's why we are where we are here. Okay. Alright, so this is 5-ounce cloth cut on a 45-degree bias. And if we overlap the two parts a little bit, well, I don't really care. Because these parts are quite a bit bigger now than they need to be. I hope. Tweezers. Come here. There you go. Yeah, don't worry, this could all end in tears. And it's kind of trying to. Got a little bit over here that needs a little bit more of that plastic stuff because I'm getting a little too close to the edge here with glue stuff. Alright. Okay. I need you to go where I want you to go. This is all about me, remember? There you go. Okay, and then one last piece of cloth done 90-90 like that. Alright, so on goes one last little layer of peel ply, and then this is, I don't know if this will do any good, but this is perforated non-sticky plastic stuff. This is a wicking cloth to help pull out any excess. Actually, I don't think that, I think I'm supposed to use that without peel ply. I don't care. I'm not particular. Alright. This is sticky stuff used for sealing vacuum bagging things. So I will run this around the perimeter. Got pieces leaving. Stay. Okay, like that. Stuff is really sticky. Alright, like that. Okay, we will put this piece back on like that. Stay. And then that's too big. Alright, and then there's this. This is breather, plastic breather material stuff that I'm going to put across the top, and then the bag itself, this is the end that goes inside the vacuumed part, and so I'm going to put it right there on so you can see the textured plastic. That'll allow air to suck down through all of this stuff and out the fitting. All right, so all I gotta do is touch it to that black tape and it's stuck. All right, now the fun part begins, because we got too many curves and we're gonna have folds and all kinds of interesting things going on here. All right, so all right. So I want that to be right about there, more or less. So I can make a fold in the bag. Just like that. Okay. All right. So I've got a fold here, but that should seal because of this gooey stuff. And you can press it down. It's kind of like Play-Doh, only real friggin' sticky. And once I suck it down, hopefully all this stuff will pull down and will seal nicely. The alternative is that it doesn't. Alright, so we'll go right about from there-ish to there-ish. Alright. Alright. So I'm just going to rub all this stuff down so I don't see any air bubbles in the black plastic stuff. I want that to pull down over the front like it's supposed to. Okay. Alright, like that. That looks okay. And then let's see what happens. Quick disconnect. That goes on there like that. Power. You can hear it leaking up here. Right there. You could hear that leaking, right? Right there. And now it's not. Okay. And just like that, we're at 20 pounds. And I don't hear a thing. All right, I can already see You can kind of see the glue is coming through these perforations and is being soaked up by that breather cloth that I put on. I bet $1 that I don't have enough of that release plastic underneath it all, and some part of this is going to end up getting glued to my airplane. But that's okay. I can fix that. Okay. All right, we'll leave it like that for, I don't know, 20 hours later.